Hello YouTube, I'm back in the disco room once more, and I figured out a whole bunch of new stuff that I'd like to show you. So here we are in the disco room. You should recognize this place. One thing I forgot to mention last time was the fact that if you don't like the organized synchronized pattern, you can just change one tick on the delayer or any of the ticks on any of these delayers, and it'll change your whole appearance of your room. Now it's more randomized, but it still keeps the walls and ceilings fine. So I've added a bunch of cool stuff to show you, including a few new patterns for the floor. So where to start here? Why don't we start right here? I've made a more compact disco floor, and I'll probably make a tutorial of it soon. In addition to the old one, it uses a bit less space in every direction. This is a new pattern of floor, and let me go ahead and do that. And you can see it has that like kind of going in effect. You know what I mean? I can also make it go the other way if you want to have that kind of effect. You just got to change some of the torches around. Instead of having that, you would have and then over on this side too. And this changes it from looking like it's going out to going in. And if you want a tutorial on this, I'll be happy to do that. Let's see if it should work. Yeah, oh, alright, one more thing. I'm not sure really why this matters right here, but for some reason it likes it when there's a repeater in there. It makes it look a bit better. There's still this weird delay thing with the center block. I'm not sure why that is. Anyway, I'm not sure if it's a glitch or some weird thing in the wiring. Let's see. So that's a new compact one, and it works just the same. Nothing has changed about how it works. It's even a bit more in sync than the other ones. Let's see. Next we have this, which is two new patterns of. It's got a pattern of wall and pattern of floor. This one I really like the pattern of the floor. You'll see what it looks like inside. So I made a spiraling effect, and so it'll spiral all the way out and then gradually work its way in. I guess I could make it if you spiral out, but that's just not a lot of work. That's a lot of work I didn't want to do. Also, the walls, they have that kind of checkerboard kind of thing if you're looking at one row of it. That wasn't too hard to do. You kind of want to use the same pattern. Well, there's your pattern for the checkerboard. Well, in fact, you can use that. Also, we can change the look of the floor, how it spirals around, just by changing the repeater here. This is the key to how your floor looks if you're wondering, that repeater right there. Anyway, so now the big one right here, I was curious to see if I could do it, and you can. I made a 7x7 disco floor, because if 5x5 isn't big enough for you somehow, then you can have a 7x7. And so that it looks kind of cool like that. I also made the walls so that they go out and flow around just like that. I'm using the same basic concept as before. As far as synchronizing your floor, same rule applies for this too. You just mess around with the repeater until it's the way you want it, and it makes it more synchronized. And that's not fully synchronized, but that's okay. You know, and each time you change it a bit, it gives it a different effect. So pick whatever one's pick whatever one looks coolest to you. And be warned that when you're making the walls for bigger ones, don't use patterns like this. If this looks familiar to you, bad. Shame on you. You know, there's a better way to do it. So I'll just to show you. That's not it. Okay. So we've got two different ways to wire it. We've got the traditional, you know, simple, easy way to do it that makes sense to everyone right here. And we've got this way, which is more efficient in the long run. It takes up less space and has the added advantage of not having your power die out when it gets to 15. Just so what happens is it goes through the normal thing, and then you have this here, which just basically delays the rest of the circuit, and then it continues, and it delays the rest of the circuit, then it continues in that pattern. And you can do that forever. This one you can only go until your power runs out. So, however, I would say that if you're only expanding out to 2, like right here, go ahead and just put 2. You don't have to get any fancy, complicated stuff. I'd say if you're going 3 or more at any one time, or if you're making a big row like this, then go for this option right here. So that's it. That's it for this video. Yeah, I just wanted to show you this. If I ever get bored sometime, I might make a 15 by 15 of that just for fun. Oh yeah, I determined that you can make it as big as you want, as long as you have enough room underneath for it to work. So, you know, like I said in the last video, however wide you want to make it, you should give that much room plus a bit more for you to work with. You could probably even make it more compact. This thing is it's just a FPS monster. So choose it to pieces. This is a Windows 7 right now, and you know, you don't usually get lag this intense from Windows 7. Alright, well, thanks for watching. And if you want to see any more stuff, I can fly. There we go. If you want to see any more stuff, or a tutorial of anything that you've seen, go ahead and ask me, and I will do that. Sitting by the dance floor, checking it out, watching the man with the fast feet. Nothing else with the video, so just enjoy the music. Or you can watch another video.
To the nightclub.